So finding Shavasana on your back, closing down the eyes, allowing a soft, long breath. Inhale nose, exhale nose. Feeling the entire body soften, feeling the entire skeleton soften, and feeling your energy soften and bring itself to presence. The theme for this class is winds of change. So we're going to start with some breath work to bring in the winds, the breath in towards the body. And as we inhale, we're welcoming positive shifts in our world. And we're allowing ourselves to be open and allowing things to flow and let go and move through us as needed to create space. So part of change, part of moving forward is letting go and allowing that natural positive flow. So when you're ready, we're going to do 4 short inhales towards the heart, and then 1 long inhale and exhale. I'm going to do that set 4 times. So it's going to be 20 breaths altogether. So I'm just going to demonstrate one set. So it's going to look and sound like this. So 4 breaths, short breaths to the heart, and then 1 long inhale and exhale. And we'll do that 4 times. So when you're ready, exhale, and we'll start together. That's 1. That's 2. Three. 4. Breath returns to normal, noticing and feeling your entire body and the winds of change within and around you. That breath is called connected breath. So we're reconnecting back to oneness, reconnecting back to openness. So from this place, reach your arms long over your head, reaching out, arms soft to the earth, and just stretch with one arm and then the other arm. Just allowing yourself to find space in the side body. And then keeping the hips and glutes on the earth, take both feet over towards the right and cross the left ankle on top of the right. And then we're going to bring both arms towards the right. Right arm holds left wrist. And if I looked at you from above, it'd be like a C-shaped curve. Head, neck, shoulders, soft, heavy to the earth. And just breathe into your left rib cage. Release. Let's do the other side. Back through center. And then walk your heels over to the left as far as they'll go. Keep the hips and glutes on the ground. Right ankle crosses on top of left. And take the arms over towards the left. This time left hand holds right wrist. And just breathe deeply between the bones of your right rib cage. back through center. And from here, we're going to bend through the left knee, roll onto the right side, and then lift the head, reach the left arm out towards the right. And then roll back onto the back and straighten both legs. This time the right knee bends, roll to your left side, lift up through the shoulders and the head, and reach your right arm. And back down. One more each side. Bend the left, keep the right leg straight, roll, reach, and back. Other side. And this time let's try it without bending the knees. So turn the toes towards the right, lift the hips, lift the shoulder, lift the head, and the last is the left arm to reach. Keep both heels on the ground. And then reach the other side. So both feet stay where they are as you just reach across to the opposite side of the room. One more each side. Just starting to explore through the sides of the body. And from here, taking the feet towards the ceiling, arms out towards each side like a T, and then we're going to drop the heels left to right. So when you're ready, right heel moves towards the right and then the left heel on top. So you're in a twist, and then look towards the left. And then you're going to switch sides. So up through center, left heel to the ground, right heel to the ground, and then looking towards, running out of space, the right. That's it. Okay, again, so the legs go wide, looking to your left as the feet are to the right, and then looking to the right as feet are to the left. Last time. Next time the feet come high, we're going to move into a bit of a core engagement. So lifting the feet up once more, interlacing your hands and your fingers so only the first fingers are released. And then inhaling up the shoulders off the mat. And you're taking your arms, straight arms, to the outside of your right thigh. Keep this contact, keep the core engagement, belly towards the spine, and drop the left leg down, and then inhale it back up. Let's do this 4 more times. Keep the shoulders lifted. Beautiful. Release, arms back over the head, and let's do the other side. Moving up towards the left, straight arms on the outside of the left thigh. Keep the upper body up off the ground as you dip the right leg down and up. For 3, for 2, for 1. Releasing back down, bend through the knees, hold both knees and circle the knees in both directions. Massaging your hips, your glutes. And from here we'll rock and roll up and down the spine into a cross-legged position. And when you get there, take your hands to your ankles. I'm just going to arch and round. Oh, good. So we're just being cross-legged. Your change is good to glasses. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. For 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, take your palm down on the right side, bend your right elbow, and reach your left arm out towards the right. That's it. And then come back through center and switch sides. So left arm behind, bend your left elbow and reach your right arm. So both elbows can stay bent. Allow this to be soft and exploratory, just feeling into the left and the right sides. What does breathing change into the body feel like, look like? For 3, welcoming the movement, the momentum, the cycles, the phases, stages. Let's come back up towards center. We're going to roll on into a kneeling shape. So knees together, heels together. We're going to sit on the heels. And I'm just going to face this way so you can see the same direction. We'll reach the arms out wide. Take the right arm high, left hand down. Bend the elbows and reach the fingertips together. Exhale, release. And then bring left arm up, right arm down. Bend the elbows and bring the hands together. Now, if you want, you can connect the fingertips. Otherwise, if that doesn't serve you, maybe you can hold on to your shirt or reach in the general direction. But just alternating left to right for 3, for 2, and 1. Next time the left arm is up and the right elbow is down, slide this right arm behind the back into a half bind and then take a side body bend towards the left. Drop the left shoulder, drop the left ear for 3, 2, 1. We switch sides. So the right arm up, left arm down, left elbow down. Slide the left arm behind the back, give yourself a half bind, and then take the right arm to the earth on the right side and lean to the right. Finding the right ear towards the right shoulder, dropping the right shoulder for 3, 2, 1. From here, release. And we're going to bring the hands to the sky, bend through the elbows, arching in a cactus position. Exhale, body forward as you reach the arms forward. Again, reach and rise the fingertips, bend the elbows, lift the chest, open the heart. Exhale, rolling forward, hands forward. Last time. So this time, after you bend through your elbows, interlace your hands behind the back, so all the fingertips interlace, and press your knuckles down and away from you. Inhale. Exhale, bring the top of the head to the mat and lift through the hips. And massage the top of the head on the ground. Not too much weight in the head, just enough so that you feel a gentle massage. Keep the shoulders open, keep the shoulder blades moving down the back for 3, 2, 1. Release, hands on either side of your knees. We're going to come to stretch the back of the right Achilles. So sitting the hips high, stepping your right foot next to your left knee, and then dropping your right heel down so it looks like this from the front. And then just rocking gently and see if you can massage into the back of that right calf. And from here, plant the hands. We're going to move forward into tabletop and send that right leg back behind you. That's it. Now engage through the glutes, firm up through the belly, and let's pulse this right leg for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Look to the right. Tap your right toes to the right, and then look to the left and tap your left toes to the left. 1 more to the right, and then to the left. And the next time you move to the right, plant the right heel, right toes face forward, tuck the left toes, sink the hips back. So you're stretching out through that right hip. For 3, 2, 1. As you move forward, take the right foot behind it to the left. And then we're going to slide all the way back, untuck both toes, and come to a version of pigeon. It's not pigeon because your knee is across instead of out, but you're breathing into your outer hip all the same. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, tuck the back toes, lift it up, and then step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. You're going to bring your right toes to face out towards the right, so you're turning it out at an angle. And sink the hips, lift the chest. That's it. Reach the right arm up. And see if you can bend through your left foot and reach towards the foot. Maybe you hold it, maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. If you have the bind, lean into it. Lean away for 3, 2, 1. Dropping the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Straightening through the right leg and bowing down. Maybe lifting the right toes. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, as you bend that right knee, you're going to take the right knee across the left knee, cross the thighs together, and then feet wide, press your hips back between your heels and twist to the right. So both toes, the tops of the feet are on the ground, the length through the crown of the head. And as you roll back forward, this time, let's step the right foot between the hands for a low lunge. Inhale, hands high. Bend through the elbows. Exhale, body forward, hands forward. 2 more like that. Feeling the wind through the fingers, feeling the wind across the skin. And this time we're going to open through the left arm. Take the left shin in so the left foot is towards the right ankle and come to sit. Hips to heels in this side squat. Straight away take the left hand to the back of the mat and straighten the right leg, straighten the right arm. You're going to lift the right knee up and turn to the back of the mat and see if you can step this right foot to low lunge at the back. That's it. As you reach your left arm forward, you're going to circle it open and back. Take your left shin across the mat so you're kneeling warrior 2. That's it. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, left hand to the original front of the mat. Turn it back to tabletop. Chin and chest. Hips to the earth, baby cobra. And we'll meet back in a child's pose. Beautiful. From child's pose, bring the knees together. Come back to sit on your heels. With the toes untucked, bring the hands forward. And then from here, you're going to take the left foot and step it next to the right knee. So the same shape we did before, that is stretching to the back of Achilles. So maybe you want to rock forward and back, see how it feels in that left ankle. For 3, 2, 1. Slide the hands forward into a comfortable tabletop, wrist under shoulders, send the left leg back. Keeping the hips even, belly towards the spine. Let's pulse through this left leg. Inhale for 3, 4, 2, and 1. I'm going to move myself here. Looking towards the left. Tap your left foot to the left. Looking towards the right. Tap that left foot behind. Again. Next time the left foot is towards the left, ground the left heel, left toes face forward. Tuck the right toes, sit the hips back, stretching through that left hip. Stretching through the back of that right Achilles. For 2, For 1. Bringing the hips back on top of the knees, looking to the right, take that left foot all the way over to the right, untuck both toes and slide that left leg back any amount. Maybe you bend the knees, maybe you bend the elbows. Softening here. For 3. For 2. 1, tuck the toes, shoot that left leg onto the outside of the left hand, left toes face out towards the left, sink the hips, lift the chest. Lifting the left arm into your twist, option to stay here, option if you did so on the other side, bend the right knee, hold or bind with that right foot. Leaning back into it for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down on the inside of the left foot, and let's straighten this left leg, left toes to the sky. Left toes are lifted if you like for 3. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're staying still for 2. 1, rebend the left knee. Take the left thigh on top of the right thigh, both toes are untucked. Take the feet wide and let's sit the hips all the way back between the feet, all the way to the earth, and let's twist to the left. Feel a long, strong spine. Feel the compression in your twist, detoxing the whole body. And on the exhale, slide the hands forward and step the left foot through between the hands. Low lunge, inhaling up, bend through the elbows, body forward, hands forward. 2 more. From here, right arm open, slide that right shin all the way in so the right foot is to the left heel, side lunge. Taking your right hand to the back of the mat, sliding it out, straightening your left leg, straightening your left arm. So, other way, so your left leg is straight. And then bend your left knee up and look to your right hand and see if you can step your left foot forward. So now you're in low lunge facing the opposite direction, and see if you can come up. Now open the right arm and come to kneeling warrior 2. So the right shin has to come in and parallel to the front of the mat as well. For 3, 2, 1. Look to the back, the original front of the mat. Right hand down, left leg long. Turn it back to tabletop. Let's flow through. So from your tabletop, knees, chest, chin. Hips are down, shoulders roll back and down. Child's pose. And the next movement is the downward facing dog. So whenever you're ready, you can inhale and shift and change to your downward facing dog. No rush, pedaling out through the legs. We're going to have a play around in side plank here. So just bear with me. Inhale, toes towards the right. So the right foot's in front of the left and the right hand lift to the sky. Okay, so strong through your right leg and see if you can kick the underleg, the left leg forward and then back. Okay, let's try the top foot. So the right foot lifts, steps it behind and back. Beautiful. Let's try the other side. So right hand down, toes to the left, left arm lifts, bend the right knee, step the right foot forward and back. Then bend the left knee, step the left foot back and to its original position in front. Back to downward facing dog. If you need a break, you can drop the knees. Otherwise, we'll keep moving. Similar version, but we're going to take it up a notch. Toes to the right. From here, right arm lifts. Bend both knees. And see if you can take the left leg forward. So the underleg, the left leg is forward, the right knee is bent. That's it. And see if you can bend your right knee so you can sit your hips on the ground. Yes. So I'm going to bring my right foot in. So the right foot's facing the side of the mat. Bring your left elbow down and see if you can side body bend here. That's it. Beautiful for 3. So this is definitely a pose that we've never done before. So just feeling that novelty, that change in the body. 2, 1. Up to Janu Sirsasana. So pressing up, sitting down, taking the right knee out to the right forward fold. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to come back in the way that we came in. So stamp the right foot down. Take the left hand long. And then we're going to lift up. So we're going to make sure you face the side of your mat. So if this is long way, it's going to face off the mat. Left leg is long, right knee is bent. And so the left hand reaches to the top of the mat. That's it. And then press into this bent knee and lift up. So this left leg stays across the mat. That's it. Okay, right hand down. And coming back through downward facing dog. But then just step the right foot behind the left. So you're bending your knees and both, that's it. Right foot behind the left and bend both knees. Keep both hands on the ground. Set your bum all the way over to the right. Keep bending your knees and you can stay still or maybe you can start to swirl the spine in S shape or in C shape. Just exploring this side body stretch for 3. Nice. 2, 1. Okay, back to downward facing dog. Okay, there's some very new shapes in there, so let's try it on the other side. Toes to the left. Bend your knees. Left arm lifts. Now, right leg, so the bottom leg reaches out across the mat towards the left. Now we bend the left knee. Bend, 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 bend till your bum hits the ground. So your leg is off the mat, your right leg is long, and your right elbow is down, and you're doing a side body bend. For 3, for 2, 1. Come up to sit, left knee out to the left, Janu Sirsasana, forward fold facing the side of your mat. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, bend the left knee towards the ceiling. Plant the left foot to the ground. Slide the right arm up the mat, the right hand up the mat. Press into your left foot. Lift the hips. And so this right leg is now straight across the mat again. Okay, as the left hand comes down, turn your toes towards the right and step the right foot behind the left. Keep both hands on the ground. Bend your knees a lot. That looks really nice. Okay, so your hips are lifted. It's kind of like a funky down dog. And you can move or you can stay still and start to explore the side body here. It's a really interesting pose. You'll start to feel the influx and the release of energy in the body. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to normal down dog. Well done. Nice experimentation. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. High lunge. Bend through the elbows. Arms reach forward. And back to cactus arms. One more. From here, left arm reaches forward, opening up to warrior two, bend the knees. Reverse right arm up, left hand down, and see if you can come to this shoelace pose of the arms, and then reverse here. Straighten the right leg. Toes face towards the back of the mat, left knee bends. Interlace your hands behind your back. Humble warrior, come down the inside of your left knee. Release the grip, come back to reverse, facing the same direction, left knee stays bent. In your reverse, bend your elbows, come back to this shoelace of the arms, and then as you release, take the left forearm down to the thigh and come into side angle. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, right hand down, right heel lifts, left hand to the sky. Let's flip the dog. Left foot behind. Left hand down, left foot down, flow it through from here. Okay, let's do the left side straight away. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. High lunge facing this direction. Cactus the arms. And then roll the body forward with the hands following. 2 more. Inhale is up, exhale is forward. Right arm reaches forward, and let's turn it into a warrior two, so the left knee bends. Reverse warrior with the left hand, bend the elbows up the back. Keep the arms, straighten the left leg, toes face to the original front of the mat. Bend the right knee, interlace the hands behind the back, make it a humble warrior, bow down deeply on the inside of the right knee, head surrenders, belly zips up towards spine. Releasing the hands, making it a warrior two, reverse, bending the elbows. And then from this reverse, take the right forearm to the thigh, side angle, deeply bending through that right hip, sending the right shin, right toes forward in line with the right toes. For 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, left heel lifts, right hand lifts. Ready for your flip dog. Take your right foot behind. For 3, 2, 1. Rotate and flow it into a vinyasa. Option for child's pose here. For 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. From here, we're going to make our way and flow back to a downward facing dog. We're going to do the same sequence. We're going to add in a little bit. Right leg floats to the sky, inhale. Knee to nose, coming to high lunge, exhale. Cactus the arms, flow it forward. 1 more like that. Next time you reach forward, the left arm leads and you open it up to warrior two shape with the right knee bent. Reverse right arm to the ceiling, bend the elbows, lean back as you straighten the right leg. Turn the toes to the back of the mat, left knee bends, interlace those hands. Humble warrior down on the inside of the left knee. Release the arms. Use your core to peel yourself back to a reverse with bent elbows. And this time, offering into a deep side angle. So keep the right arm behind the back, left hand down on the inside of the left foot. Option to stay here, option to bind. If you have the bind, keep it. If you don't have the bind, just keep your left hand on the ground. Wherever you are, we're going to take the toes towards the right. So both toes face towards the right. Wide leg forward fold. Toes in, heels apart. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Release. Leave the right hand behind the back. Take the left hand to the ground into a half lift. And then turn the toes towards the right. Right knee bends, left hand comes down. And option to flow from here or come to flip dog. So toes turn towards the right. Take the right foot behind and then release the right arm to the sky for your full flip dog. Beautiful. For 3, 2, 1. And coming back to your flow or to your rest. Well done. Let's keep moving to even out the other side. Left leg floats to the sky. Inhale. Knee to nose, stepping it through. High lunge on this side. Cactus the arms. Throw the arms and the body forward. One more time. And then the next time, the right arm leads to open you out to warrior 2. Left knee bends. Reverse your left arm across the ceiling. Bend both elbows. Maybe you bind, maybe you don't. Reverse. Keep leaning. Straighten your left leg. Turn the toes towards the back. Humble warrior, interlace the hands. That's it. Core brings you up. Reverse with bent elbows. And this time, let's make it a deeper side angle. Keep the left hand behind the back, right hand down on the inside of the right foot. Roll the shoulder back and down, and maybe you take the full bind. Nice. For 3, keep the spine long from the tailbone to the crown of the head. 2. Okay, turn those right toes towards the left. Wide leg forward fold, toes in. Heels apart. Keep breathing for 3, 2, 1. Take the right hand down to the ground, half lift. Keep the left hand behind the back if you can. And toes back to the original front of the mat. Right hand plants. And then see if you can turn this into a flip dog. So toes to the left. Take the left foot behind. If you want, you can extend the right arm back and open. And then turn the shape back into a flow when you're ready. We're going to make our way into a standing forward fold when you're ready. So from down dog, we'll walk the feet towards the hands and hang out here. Hands to the back of the head, hands to the elbows, whatever feels good and gives you some extra weight to elongate through the spinal cord. For 3. Surrendering to gravity for 2. 1. Half lift. On your half lift, see if you can hunt for your blocks. Pop them at the top of your mat on the highest level so that they're under shoulder height. So making sure that they're facing the wide side towards each other. And let's roll to stand. Vertebrae by vertebrae, up to Tadasana. Palms facing out, grounding through the feet, micro bend in the knees, and feeling the strength, welcoming the winds of change. Feeling it blow through you, move through you effortlessly. Not attaching, not holding, letting go when you need to. Being opening to what's coming. From here, bend the knees and allow your hands just to wave and windmill left to right. Feeling that air beneath your wings, feeling that wind supporting you, supporting your breath, your body, and your movements. For 3, for 2, and 1. Allow yourself to come back to stillness nice and easily without force. Taking your time. So from here in our Tadasana, we're going to come to a side body bend. So I'm thinking it's easier if I face this way so you can do the same way as me. Taking the left foot behind the right, bending your left knee a lot. You're on the outside of that left leg is straight. Right knee is bent, right hand holds left wrist, C-shaped curve, reaching out towards the right for 3, 2, 1. From here, sweeping the hands across the body, offering your hands down towards the block. Now the left hand holds the left block, the right hand holds the right block. From here, come up to half moon. So the right leg, right hand is down, the left leg, left arm lifts. Okay, from here, left hand down, square off the hips again. And then we're going to come to revolved half moon. So keeping the hips square and opening the right arm towards the sky. Okay, from here, bend the right knee, slide the left leg to the right, to the outside of the foot, re-interlace the wrists and take this curve back to the right. So we just reverse the whole sequence. Let's try it again. Hands reach forward and across to the blocks. Right hand down to the right block, lift the left leg and the left arm, inhale. Taking the left leg and the left hand down to the block, square off the hips. And when you're ready, twisting from the core, your upper back, right arm lifts to revolved half moon. Bend the right knee, take the left leg to the right, and re-interlace the wrists to come back to this curve. Okay, hands back down to the blocks, standing split, left leg lifts, and send the left leg back and come up to star shape facing the left side of the mat. Right hand holds left ankle and back to star. Left hand holds right ankle and back to star. So you're just going left to right. Okay, and next time your right hand is down, bring it to the center of the mat, left hand to the sky. From here, bring your toes towards the right, bend your right knee, and come back to a deep side angle. So the left arm is behind the back, the right arm is in a bind. Okay. From here, bend through the back knee and see if you can step this left foot next to the right foot. We're coming out to bird of paradise. So planting strongly through the left foot. Lift the heel of the right foot. Press even stronger through the left leg and maybe lift the toes of the right foot. Coming up to stand, lifting through the crown of the head, lifting through the chest. Option to keep the knee bent, or maybe you want to try and straighten it. For 3, 2, 1. Keep the bind if you can. See if you can deliver that right foot to the ground once more. And if you've got it in you, press the right thigh into the right arm, press the right arm into the right thigh, and see if you can float the left leg up. No hands. 3, 2, 1. Left foot lands. Release the hands, forward fold. Well done. Letting it go. releasing what was, releasing expectation of what will be, and just breathing what is flowing through you in this moment for 3, 2, 1. Let's roll to stand, taking your time. Tadasana. Again, let's bend through the knees and allow the arms to windmill left to right, softening and grounding through anywhere that needs it the most. For 3, 2, 1. Just allowing yourself to come to stillness. Okay, so now we come to the other side from Tadasana. So bend the left knee. Take the right leg behind to the left. So you're on the outside of the right leg. Left hand holds right wrist, and moving yourself in a C-shaped curve all the way over to the left. Breathing into your right ribs, taking these arms across the body and down. Left hand to left block. Right leg, right arm reaches towards the sky. I'll show you from this angle. From here, right hand down, square off through the hips, and then you're lifting the left arm, twisting through your upper back. Bend your left knee, taking your right leg to the left, and then interlace right fingers, the right wrist with the left fingers, and reaching towards the left. A lot of left and rights here. Okay, let's try again. Arms across the body. Left hand down, float the right leg, float the right arm into half moon. Standing split, right hand down, square off the hips. And now let's open the left arm into revolved half moon. Bend the left knee a lot, take that right leg to the left. Left hand grabs right wrist back to that curve towards the left. Really bend through your left knee. Okay, both hands to block, standing split, standing L shape. Bend the left knee, right leg back, turn to star shape towards the right this time. Okay, crisscross, left hand, right ankle, back up, opening, that's it, switching sides. For 3, for 2, 1. Next time the left hand is down, right hand is to the sky. Stay here. So you're going to bring your left hand between the feet to the center. Right hand can immediately wrap behind the back. And turn the toes towards the left. Left knee bends. So deep side angle. See if you can come to the bind. Okay, let's see about our bird of paradise on the other side. So look down at your left foot for balance. Bend your right knee for momentum. And then step your right foot up next to your left. And see if you can just hang out here. Feel the stretch. Feel the balance. Begin to lift your left heel. Bend your right knee. Begin to lift your left toes, and maybe you come up to stand. Keep the left shoulder open. Maybe you extend the left leg, maybe you don't. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, keep the bind. See if you can deliver the left foot gently to the ground. And the trick is really press the left thigh into the left arm and really press the left arm against the left thigh so you can feel a point of balance to maybe, just maybe, float that right leg into a hands-free bound Ardha Chandrasana. When you're ready, ground the right foot next to the left. Release the bind. Let it go. Beautiful. From here, bring the blocks to the side. We'll use them at the end. Last vinyasa. If you need it, plant the hands, flow back through. And then we'll walk the feet back towards the hands to come down onto our backs. Come to sit and rolling all the way down. So from here, we're going to hug the right knee in towards the chest and see if you can take the left foot to the ground and take the left knee out towards the left. So it's almost like you're in butterfly pose with this left leg. I don't know if I can show you from a different angle. So this left knee is out towards the left and I'm hugging the right knee in. There we go. For 3. Maybe you're circling through the knee, maybe you're still, it's up to you. For 2. 1, half happy baby with this right leg. So your hand is on the outside of the right foot, your arm is on the inside of the right knee, and you're pulling your foot down as you press your foot high. And from here, we're going to take this right foot into the left hand and come to a twist. There we go. Looking towards the right and softening the shoulders down away from the ears for 3. 4, 2. And 1. Release the legs and let's come to the other side. So let's bend both knees towards the ceiling first. Drop the right knee out towards the right. And then we hug the left knee in towards us. Maybe you're staying still, maybe you're exploring that hip in, hip socket. For 3. 2. 1, we make this a half happy baby with the left leg, left hand on the outside of the left foot. Left arm helps the knee out towards the left. Feel that two-way point of action between pushing the foot towards the ceiling and pulling that left foot back down. For 3, 2, 1. Now taking this left foot into the right hand and taking it all the way across to a twist. Looking towards the left, softening the shoulders, the jaw. For 3. 4, 2. 1, coming back to center. Hugging both knees in, and we're going to come to plow pose. So option, if you don't feel like plow, you can just bring your legs to the sky. Otherwise, legs over the head. Up to you how you feel today. If you do want to bring your feet over the head, you can interlace your hands. And breathe. Breathing the breath of change through the body, the winds of change in the world around you. For 3. 4, 2. 1, release the hands and gently, slowly roll down onto your back. We're going to roll to the side and stay in the fetal position just for a moment. And then we had a special request for the fish pose. So we're going to use the blocks. So one block is long along the mat. The other one is like a pillow across on the lowest setting above. And so this one wants to be between the shoulder blades, bit along the spine, but below the shoulder blades. And then you lay your head down onto the block. So you really want to feel like your upper back is fully supported and it's open. And choice for making sure your head is supported fully. Arms out to the sides. Feet can be together like Baddha Konasana, or you can have your legs long, up to you. Whatever feels right for you. And let's just breathe into an open heart. Noticing and feeling all the energetic changes, the winds of change from our practice and how they've settled in the body. Last 3 breaths here. Couple of options to come out. You can use your elbows and press yourself up, or you can roll to the side off the blocks, whatever you need. But we're going to remove the blocks and then come down to Shavasana with the spine resting long on the earth. The winds of change are blowing, urging me to flow. It's time to start the journey and finally let go. The path may be uncertain, and at times I'll walk alone, but my heart will guide me through this. My soul will lead me home.
Breathing to tips of toes and tips of fingers, allowing fluid movement through the body. And open to new movement as you reach your arms long. And then bend your knees, rolling to whichever side you fall to first. Taking a precious moment in the fetal position on your side just to ground, connect, and center. When you're ready, rolling up to a comfortable seated position, hands in prayer. Bringing the palms to the third eye as a reminder to allow the thoughts to be open, to be honest, and to be flowing. Palms to the lips, allowing words to be clear, calm, and flowing. And hands to heart center, feeling into unconditional love, eternal joy within, knowing, feeling, and welcoming those beautiful winds of change within the body, the breath, within our world, and knowing and feeling ourselves letting go and releasing just as easily as things come. We are allowing a release to let go as well. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste.